I'm scared. Oh my god, they're switching out. Money. Money. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berm, and today we are heading to VGC Regulation F Ranked Ladder. It's open with this Unburdened Sceptile Sludge Wave Greninja team. Before we begin, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, helping this video reach people, helping the channel grow. We're on the road to 10K subscribers. Anything you can do to help the algorithm push this video to more unsubscribers, get them aboard the Berm firm here. I'd appreciate that. Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is typically when I stream. Do come by. I battle against the chat. Try and be there early. Only the first 12 people get into the queue to battle me, and that does fill up within minutes. Let's talk about this team really quickly. I wanted to make Sceptile work. Trico is one of my favorite starters of all time. I think it's a lot of people's favorites. And Sceptile's a very hard Pokemon to make work. It gets a lot of stuff, but it doesn't have awesome stats. It's outclassed by a lot of things. Here's something that I thought could be fun to try. Effectively, we have a Focus Sash on our Sceptile, and Greninja's going to lead with it. Greninja's going to Sludge Wave. It is going to outspeed Sceptile the first time. It's going to knock me down to 1 HP, activate my Unburden. Sceptile becomes the fastest thing on the field. And guess what? We're at 1 HP, so we can endeavor opponents. And then everything in the back has priority moves to pick off those 1 HP targets. As long as Sceptile's alive, it can keep, bazooka-ing Pokemon down to 1 HP. As long as they're not a ghost type. And whatever typing they are, when the Pokemon in the back come in, doesn't matter, they're at 1 HP. A single priority move will take them out. Urshifu specifically can obviously hit through Protect. Scizor can hit through Protect with Feint as well, so keep that in mind. And I just want to say, this team, very hard to obtain, specifically because of the Sceptile. Okay, big shocker, spoiler alert, the way that I obtain my Pokemon is not by the traditional means, and the bot that I was using wouldn't make me a Sceptile with bad stats. It had to be 31 in my defenses, so I had to go make my own Sceptile so that I could purposely make it bad, because this Sceptile has to have bad HP, bad special defense, and bad defense actively, because you want that Focus Sash popping, which means you have to be one-shot to do it. So the Sceptile has best stats in speed and attack, but that's it. This thing is supposed to be frail. I had to burn a bunch of Ghost Tera shards to legitimately make my Sceptile. It sucked. Boo-hoo. Anyway, hit the buttons before we begin. Hopefully we can catch a couple people here on the ranked ladder today. Without any further ado, let's hop into some battles here, shall we? Okay, going up against Dondozo Tatsu in the first game of the rule set. Interesting. I actually wouldn't be shocked if there was an explosion thing happening on my opponent's side. It's kind of weird. What's the Azelf doing? And I haven't seen Scrafty in millennia. Okay. I don't see any ghost types though, which is good for the Endeavor strat. We're gonna go Franklin and Greninja here. In the back, my best Pokemon. What are my best Pokemon? Probably just Urshifu. Urshifu is probably going to be the best Pokemon quite often to bring, just for the fact that you can hit through Protect so reliably. I'm leaning a bit towards Ursaluna here. Maybe not though. Let's just bring both of my Protect Breakers, I think. If we're in a situation with Dondozo and Sceptile's still alive, that'd be great. Because then I could just, that's no problem at all, right? Who cares how many stat boosts you have? You're at 1 HP. You're at 1 HP. So that's kind of how I'm hoping to deal with it. Because the whole thing about this team, there's a world in which I don't even have Leaf Blade on my Sceptile. I just have Quick Attack or some other, priority move to take advantage of its strategy itself. But the Pokemon that ended up being on this team, none of them are super effective against water with a stab move. So I did want Leaf Blade there just as a way of hitting water types if I absolutely needed to. This is feeling explosion coded, so I'm gonna go Ghost Tera. Oh, and that's gonna Endeavor, huh? Yeah, 100%. Definitely Ghost Tera-ing here. Dude, this is so hard, actually. I actually don't Ghost Tera, because the explosion will knock me down to my sash. That's what I need. There's the Endure. Ooh, Greninja actually moved first. I was kind of expecting a Choice Scarf, but... that works! I didn't mean to do that at all. I really thought... like, that's the reason why you would run a Choice Scarf in that situation. I feel like they're always running Choice Scarves when you're pulling off this strategy. Or attempting to. Oh, gosh. This is still not a good spot for me. There's the Toxic Orb. I don't think it's actually going to die on this next turn. But, like, Greninja switching out is still bad because my Sceptile's still at, like, 100 HP, like, 100%. You know what I'm saying? I might need for Sceptile to get naturally knocked to, yeah, I think I need to naturally get knocked. Because I can't even hit my own Sceptile with, like, Surging Strikes. That'll go through the sash. So I think I'm going to Ghost Tera. Because if they go for, like, an Earthquake or something, I need to not resist it. I'll go for the Leaf Blade. And I'll go for the Close Combat. Just in case the thing can't knock me to half, or to 1 HP. This is so silly. This is not how this is supposed to go. But we're going to keep trying anyway. Not doing nearly enough. There's the EQ I wanted. Oh, it got the crit. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this sort of informally here. Now we need Endeavor to go into you. And we did attack first with Urshifu before. Like, Urshifu was naturally outspeeding the Dozo here, isn't it? So I just Close Combat. Bang. There it goes. This, I mean, things did not go according to plan, but now they are. Now Tatsu dies, Dozo's dead. Honestly, thank God I went out of my way to breed this Sceptile because for you to pop it yourself, it's really just the... It's really just the battle is canceled. It's really just the special defense stat that needs to be as low as possible so that you can proc your Sludge Wave, whatever. But really, ideally, the defense needs to be minimum as well so that opponents, if it doesn't go according to plan, can also knock you to your sash. Popping the Ghost Tera there. Usually there so that at 1 HP, Sceptile can avoid a Fake Out, right? That comes in to try and clip Sceptile, and then all of a sudden you can be a Ghost Tera and avoid an Extreme Speed or a Fake Out or whatever. In this situation, I just needed to not resist the Earthquake so that it could knock me to 1 HP. Like, that was just that was a mess, but we found our way out of it. Good game to my opponent. All right, going up against Lucario. Couple steel types over there, which isn't the biggest thing in the world. It just means that Sludge Wave itself can't really hit a lot of stuff. That's okay. It's mostly there to hit our own Sceptile. I'm still going to lead with these two. And I don't see any ghost types, which is the bigger thing. Psychic Terrain brings into question a pretty interesting element, though, because I can't priority. Concerning. I think that means that I want to bring my Ursaluna. Yeah, that's what that's called. And something that resists. Yeah, it's something that resists like expanding force, maybe. In Scizor. It's a weird one. It's not. This doesn't look like it's a like a hard Trick Room Psychic Terrain team. It looks like they want speed, you know, which is good because ultimately Sceptile is just going to be really fast, and it sort of becomes about just how many endeavors can I get off before Sceptile itself goes down. This isn't a bad way to start it, to be honest. Let's go for the Sludge Wave. A Tailwind plus Urshifu. Does that result in this whole strategy going to hell? Maybe. It'll outspeed Greninja now. That knocks me to my Sash. This will still work. I'll take out the Urshifu on this turn. The thing is, Sceptile's just going to die now. But now that that happened first, Sceptile on this turn outspeeds the Greninja, which allows me to get the Endeavor off before Greninja goes. And Sludge Wave just eliminates all of these Pokemon. Something tells me whatever's about to come in here, I don't want to be weak to Psychic moves right now, but... the reality of the situation. I think for that reason, Ursaluna, if I'm expecting Expanding Force, or I'm expecting Psychic Terrain at least on this turn. Oh. Well, that's not so bad. I'm going to attempt a Dark Pulse to clip the Tornadus. But I just Earth Power here with into the Archaludon, right? Body Press shouldn't, like, kill Ursaluna, right? Like, yet. It's not boosted yet. Look, did you see how Ursaluna's, like, animation, like, glitched out there? That was so creepy. I like that they gave us this battle arena for ranked, but it's the only one they introduced, right? They could have done some of the terrarium locations, no? It's the only one I've seen so far. There's Rain. Electroshock comes out. That'll just eliminate... Greninja, but... we're going to see how much Earth Power does here, and if we're able to pick up a KO. There's a world in which Psychic Terrain isn't even here right now. That's a lot of damage. Vacuum Wave, I think, will pick that up. It needs to. Let's Bullet Punch the Torn. I don't want to Tera yet. And we can Vacuum Wave Archaludon. It needs to kill. BP takes out Torn. Nice. Come on. Come on, Vacuum Wave. Do your job. Thank you, Archaludon, for having bad special defense. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Incense, the last Pokemon. Yeah, I'm in a good spot, I think. I'm in a good spot because I haven't even burned my Tera yet. Let's become a water type, and let's bug bite this sucker. As I just Earth Power. Battle was canceled, writing on the wall. Let's go, team. Once again, not how things were supposed to go. But the strategy still did things. It eliminated what was ultimately their biggest offensive threat, I think. Like, I'm really glad that I identified at Team Preview that I needed to bring something like Ursaluna. Originally just to deal with the psychic terrain and being able to hit hard without needing a priority move, but then ultimately was so important for taking out the Archaludon. Without a special attacker there, and Ursaluna's the only one on the team, other than Greninja, who's not really there for doing that. I think that game is much, much harder, but Ursaluna really, really important there. Good game to my opponent. All right. I think it might finally be the game in which we're able to intentionally do the strategy as it is written in the scripture. Because I don't see a Tailwind user that's going to make things outspeed Greninja. I'm seeing fake out Mons who may want to fake out Greninja, but won't be able to because of Covert Cloak. And I'm just seeing a lot of stuff that Greninja will naturally outspeed. The things that could still... Oh, I am seeing the Tailwind user. Right. I'm seeing the Whimsicott, but Whimsicott itself is much better for this team to run into than Tornadus for the pure fact that Sludge Wave itself will eliminate Whimsicott. So, all right. I may have gotten a little too big for my britches there out of the gate. Let's just lead with these two. I think Faint is really nice. Yeah, but let's go with Urshifu. Is it... Yeah, I'm just bringing the two that break through Protect. It's weird. But I'm seeing a couple of frail Pokemon over there. Like, right now, already, I'm assuming the Whimsicott does not have the Focus Sash. The Whimsicott's going to have Covert Cloak or Mental Herb because Chen Pao's on that team. Chen Pao, 99.9% of the time, is running that Focus Sash, which means that Whimsicott is not. But we might not even run into Whimsicott right now. All right. I'm going to Sludge Wave, and I'm going to Quick Guard. I don't want the grass... Like, Fake Out is possible here into Sceptile, which would just kill Sceptile if I allowed it to happen. I guess I could Ghost Tera and Endeavor the Rillaboom. But the other thing that could happen is that if it's not Fake Out into Greninja and they just go for a hard Grassy Glide, which is unlikely... but possible into the Greninja, I'm not going to like that either. So, I think this is what I do. And I don't think my opponent is going to burn their Tera right away. They attempted the Fake Out. It was into the Greninja. That was not the play. Ultimately, I could have Endeavored there. Oh, but it was the play. The Grassy Glide was coming from the other side. That is phenomenal. And look at all these grass types about to get absolutely whomped by this Sludge Wave. Don't poison my Sceptile. A little grassy terrain recovery. That doesn't matter. The Focus Sash was popped, and so now it's like... Now we're in a good spot, a better spot. Do I quick guard again? This is hard. I'm scared. Oh my god, they're switching out Rillaboom. I'm going to get this Endeavor into whatever that other Pokemon is, as long as the... Oh my god, as long as the Ogerpon doesn't Grassy Glide my Sceptile here. Money. Money. Let's go, folks. This is fantastic. I had basically resigned myself to, you know what, if we just Endeavor the Rillaboom to make sure that Sludge Wave kills everything on the field here, I'll kill my own Sceptile, and we'll sort of start from scratch with this next Pokemon here, but... yeah, this is really good. There's the Whimsicott. Oh, man, too late. Too little, too late, my friend. And right now, Greninja is still a poison type. Because Protean no longer changes every turn. And so I want to stay in with Greninja. I want to be a poison type. And I can Sludge Wave right here next to Scizor. This is phenomenal stuff. I can't believe that they brought all three of their grass types. I can't believe they had 3 grass types and that I haven't even pointed that out yet. But that they brought all 3 of them. Now they're going to see the Covert Cloak and be like, why were you even Quick Guard? This went well. This went good. I'm glad we got this battle. Man, 3 wins, but just not how it was supposed to be. Not how the wins were supposed to come. That's so crazy. Ugh. I'm happy for Sceptile, though. I mean, we endeavored in every game, right? Did we endeavor in every game? Yeah, we did. We did. We endeavored the Dondozo. We endeavored... What did we endeavor last game? I can't even remember. God. What a video. Good game to my opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. There you have it. 3 games, 3 wins with a Sceptile Greninja team. Can't tell you how thrilled I am with the fact that we were just able to do that. Again, you watched. It didn't all go according to plan. But we still used the strategy to find holes and ways to wiggle out these games, which is very, very exciting, because I love Sceptile. I like Greninja, too. And who's using these Pokemon right now? Now, I'm never going to say that this team is, like, the new meta. You know, I think the biggest thing this team has going for it is that in a closed team sheet, best-of-1 situation, your opponent doesn't know what's coming. So you're able to surprise them and take out some of their Pokemon before they're able to recover on that. And then you're off to battle another random on the ladder, instead of them being able to be like, oh, I see what's happening. I would change this and this and this. Like, hey, I'm not complaining. I want to know so bad if people end up using this team for yourself. Please do. Rental code full, team breakdown, and PokePaste, always in the description as well. Thanks again for clicking on the video in the first place. That's all I got for you. Until next time, my name is Berm. See you later.